Well, this ain't that thing you used for your sample. He'd never do that to me. Not on the road, he knows I'd get even. All right, pour the water in with the gas. Take it and put it in here. Now you got the little Brillo pad in there to mix it up, to keep it mixed. So that comes in and aerates it and mixes it up while it's running. I'll let you tighten that up. You got to get a good seal on it. All right. Not hot. No pollution. No black, no pollution. But once again, I can breathe it. No problem. Enjoy it. No problem. No problem. Not hot. Smell it? Sit down, Ricky. Now, the real test of this whole thing is that I can modify your car engine for $1,500, and then you can be doing what I'm doing in my car engines right now. But let me tell you something else that's way more interesting than that. Because this right here, all master mechanics will tell you what I'm about to do is impossible. All thermodynamicists will tell you this is impossible. Until they come and talk to me and they see that I'm doing it, or if you get our videos and we explain it in there. I'm sorry I can't take the time to do that tonight, but we fully explain it to you. And then once you do that, you see them doing this. Because we're not defying any of the laws of physics. Now, this right here is the exhaust in our engine. When I turn this on, I'll put the rag up here and it'll be doing this, because there is exhaust coming out of this engine. So it'll be doing like that. No exhaust here, no exhaust here, no exhaust here. And this is not exhaust. This will be sucking this rag in. This is air intake, because you've got to have air to make the burn. So you've got to have air intake in here. Now this is kind of interesting because this is a ball valve. When I turn this ball valve this way, I shut that off. That means that if I put the rag up here, it'll be doing this. There's no gas there at all. It will not be coming out, no exhaust whatsoever. There will be no exhaust here, and once again it'll suck the rag in here. Now, if you take a potato and stick it on a tailpipe of somebody's car, what happens? It won't run. You're done. Banana, potato. Well, I'm doing the same thing when I shut this ball valve off. I'm shutting off the exhaust. Now I'm going to start it with it open so I can start it. But once I get it started, it'd be the equivalent of sticking a potato in that tailpipe then. Not going to work. Now, I don't have time to explain to you exactly how this is happening, but I will give you a couple of hints. But I want to tell you the main points from your perspective as a consumer. And by the way, we're the anti-con for consumers. We're here to give you the truth. Now, in this guy right here, and by the way, General Motors knows this, all the engine manufacturers know this, all the people who sell gasoline know this. That's the reason why they put a computer on your car. That's the reason why they say you can't touch the exhaust on the engine, because then they've legislated that to try to keep us from doing this. But it isn't going to work, and it didn't work, and we already know how to do it, and we can even use your exhaust manifold. We don't need to get inside the exhaust, so we can get the heat. That's all we really need is the heat. Now, so I want to just tell you the most important part. When you buy $1 worth of gasoline, ask any mechanic, if you're really, 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 really lucky, how efficient is your engine? About 18%. Am I right? About 18%. That's how efficient your engine is. 18%. Now, what does that mean? That means when you buy $1 worth of gas, 18 cents worth of it is getting you down the road. Where's the rest of it going? Where That's your exhaust pipe and heat losses. So you're losing it out of the engine. Now, when you buy $1 worth of gas, you're getting 18 cents worth of travel. This is the good neighbor plan. You're giving your neighbor more of the gas that you're buying than you're using for yourself. Do they appreciate it? When's the last time your neighbor said, hey, thanks for all that gas fumes you've been sending my way? They don't appreciate it. So I'm saying they're not going to appreciate it anyway. Why not shut it off? Now, if I shut it off, that 82 cents isn't coming out anymore. Where's it going? It's going right back into your gas tank, mixing with fresh gas. So the unburned gas and the fresh gas are coming up as molecules coming through this separation process, coming back into the engine as elements, mixing with air, and reburning until what? Until 100% of the gas you are buying is burned. All of it is burned. Now, which would be more gooder, 18 cents or $1? You'd rather burn $1, I'm sure. Now, if you're wondering how that happens because you're technical and you're like, wow, how could you do that? Because you'd be saying, wait a minute, you'd blow the gas tank up. You'd have all that back pressure. Got to have a high side, that's the explosion. Got to have a low side where you can throw the gas or throw the unburned gas too so that you can get rid of it, because you've got to have a high and low side. Well, if you can't send it to the environment, where is the low side? I'll give you one hint, and then get the videotapes and see all of it and understand all of it. Get the sales training program, because I can't get you to sell these unless you understand it. And you'll see all the answers in that. Take it to any college professor, and he'll say, he's not defining the laws of physics. But the hint is the intake of all engines is a vacuum. Anybody know that? There you go. That's a pretty good low side. It's less than 0. Anyway, I'm not going to talk anymore about it. We just got to run it because we've got a lot of things to show you tonight, and I want to show you how to make money. Thank you. Okay. Okay, we'll turn it on. It's running. Got it on a lawnmower so it can throw grass. There's the exhaust. See the exhaust? That's exhaust. No exhaust here. No exhaust through here. No exhaust here. And this is intake. It's sucking the rag in. Now we're going to go ahead and shut it off. Close it. Did it shut off?